is on. I guess Lina is gonna go mid or not. Why would she? Like last time Lina was safe lane. They can easily just send this DK Phobos mid versus Viper, and it's an easy lane for him.
And I kind of like the logic in that I think is going on their mind on the side of Team Spirit right now, which is that the Lina and the Brood are going to create so much space that the Brood... No, general. I was going to say that would be insane. It would be interesting, but it would be insane.
They're just going to run the... I mean, I like the Stardar mid more than I like the Viper mid.
Yeah, there's a stun to run away. Yeah, Viper mid against the Brood, like we have having this discussion the other day. Like some people keep arguing that it's good against the Brood. It's not though. It's it's very weak.
Yep, it's actually strong. But the thing is, Lilith's not. So, like Team Spirit obviously has.
Speaking of Lil, gee, they cornered him here. They're body blocking quite nicely. He should be fine because it's a slow type of lane to get a kill.
And they stopped the port on Viper, which is super important. If he ported top, strategically Lil could just port bottom and then they would destroy the stage.
Absolutely, and LeBron does root up onto them, but FMG he dodges the Bramble Mavis. And meanwhile on that mid lane, it's like I like what General's doing here. He's like, look, I'm gonna get harassed either way. I'm just gonna punch DK Phobos in the face repetitively. So we're both at this point you're stuck here to babysit, but you're not gonna do anything.
Dusk has an invis.
No, General has an invis because obviously you want to set up the stun and snowball through. DK Phobos going on to this. He has got the ice shards as well, but nope, too far for them. It's much higher than the ironically enough the Tusk event, who is ice sharding up. But
no, they just missed.
Man, it's tough because you can't close this whole area off, right? Like you either have to go short or you go long. Nice dodge. Now the snowball. They're going to put down the roots, but I mean, this is the problem because you're using the snowball defensively and the ice shards is such a big cooldown. You can't push them into these.
Already, they missed everything. However, this Luna though.
Oh no, Luna! There it is. Malik comes through the stun and play. She's dead. Crystallized. He can't escape. The ice shards will achieve nothing, and Lil. You don't want to stand here and fight. Just back up.
What a viewer kick there.
Oh, so good.
Them Ronaldo on the Earth Spirit. Really.
And
you see that they want to do something, but
well, there's the ice shards again, but that doesn't set up the Brown Blade. It will set up for kills nonetheless, and Illidan misses everything. It's actually good right click into Lil here. They're quick on this. Nice stun through, but it's not going to be enough damage. His Maledict is low levels.
And Beaver came with haste. He wanted to go on Lil. However, Crystallize just zoned for this shrine. But while they are waiting, Luna isn't farming. She cannot even go close to these
of the network.
Yeah, you know what? Like,
Crystallize. Nice snowball dodge down. Viper in a little bit of trouble here. The ice shards to block him out. He gets caught in the root. And now Viper's going to be the first casualty. Lil trying to move away. Illidan going to get the Dragon Slave. It's not going to be enough. They're just going to chase onto FNG in the meantime. They will be able to find this kill. One more hit should do it. Lucent Beam coming off cooldown, but the Glaives will bounce. He needs one more hit. Crystallize getting super low now. He makes a slight mistake. He tries to stay alive with the one, but the Dragon Slave through to the final right click will land. Stun does come out here a little bit now. The Maledict, the snowball through. They need to find this kill on the Lina. She hasn't got any man to work with. The ice shards through to block her out by Lil. He's super low and he's super deep. LeBron gets the final hit, but he will trade his life as well.
That goes with more mana, right? They're the ones that come out on top. However, well, here we go again.
There you go. Snowball dodge out. FNG's pretty low. The Lucent Beam as well. It's like fine, just trade for it. You get the kill, back away. The problem is they're trading for the Crystallize. Crystallize, if he dies here, this is quite costly. Viper gonna go deeper, but now they look to turn onto him as well. The stun holding up Illidan in the meantime, and Viper will die here. The final right click does come. The stun hitting onto LeBron, but it'll be at the back way. Illidan attacking quite fast. Lil says, fight me instead if you really want to. Crazy Brute, Dragon Slave, and a Light Striker Ray hat. It's onto him. Lil, this damage is huge.
But still, not much damage.
Yeah. LeBron. He's being chased. FNG. Right click. There's the cask. And LeBron staying alive with the one. But now there should be Dragon Slave through. No, it doesn't even need the right click's enough. This about that because there is a gank coming in. The cask will bounce. The roll-ins there. The Maledict hits it well. And General, he should be able to maybe get away. Slivering Crush does create the space, but he has to get back to base to heal.
They just didn't get the silence off on time.
Yeah.
The thing about this mid lane is though, to prevent DK Phobos from actually
Smoke coming in. They want Dendi. He's been having a fun time. We'll just go for the TP out. They can spot him. It's a long TP. Mistakes made. Dendi out of place. The Maledict's there as well. He's as good as dead. In the meantime, there's going to be a TP about. Wait, where did which shot did he go? Well, they finally get him. And no!
Well, Earth Spirit dies too, so there's that.
I wasn't sure what FNG was doing. He TP'd back to base, but he didn't need to. Now Illidan's going to be in trouble this because the support's not to respond. General going in, he's got DD as well. But now Illidan going to back away in time. They need to be careful because G is here. He does have the Bruce Split as well. Rune in place. The Corrosive Haze is on him.
I mean, he's going to do a lot. He has a lot.
Dendi. They're chasing onto him again. This is a bad experience he had before. The TB's available, but now he can't use it. The support's already close. They even use the Bruce Split. Dendi, he uploaded the Maledict, the cast, the stuns. There's no escape for him. The Viper Stroke go out and will look to return a kill on the FNG. Is going to be enough, though. He should just about survive. Yes. 30 HP.
They did the dispel as well with the Storm Panda.
Second, Illidan could be in trouble, but Phase Boot should allow him to run away. Meanwhile, on the back foot, G. And Brown behind, nice ice shot, turn to Illidan, there's a stop, now the Terrorize coming through, they're going to keep him running away so he can't stun up, and there's the root. They'll finally go up for the Bruce Split, catching on to Dendi, nice dodge coming out from Illidan, they'll try and turn around, but it's too late. He is dead, the Brute chasing down, might find LeBron, but Dendi is too hard of a kill. FNG on the back foot trying to come around behind Dendi. But he's quite tanky, and they are just waiting out this Bruce Split. It's about to run out, and G needs to be careful. And there's the Bedlam coming out. LeBron trying to do any damage he can. The Ice Shard through will spot out G. But in the meantime, Dendi in a little bit of trouble. The right from 5, the Death Wall comes up from FNG. Nice stun interrupted, but Dendi, he's still taking way too much damage. The Maledict on top of him, he will drop. Lil needs to make his way out of this. He's got the Ice Shards in 2 seconds. He can look for a block out and TB out if he wants to. The problem is, Viva has got the stun again. Throws it out, does miss, and now guess who's arrived? General's going to go for the hits on FNG. In the meantime, Lil just buying enough time. He's got the snowball. They can just turn this around. Fiver's going to die. Lil will live. But they do lose Dendi. It's still one lane. Luna's close by the cast. The bounce in. There's the Death Ward. She's dead. Crystallized. No chance of recovery here. Navi standing on the high ground at the ready.
Was not even necessary there. What happened is planted one web on the Ancients, and Navi just thought that he was going to farm there. Well, instead, he just went and killed Luna.
Well, Navi went from the retreat out. Nice stun coming through onto the Witch Dot. FNG said there's terrorized in on so many heroes. There's the use of Viper Strike. Viper's still rooted in the back foot. Bobo's going to be stunned up. They're just trying to kill everyone around him. But Illidan's going to come in. They're looking to blade not enough to kill off Lil. He needs to back up now because Denny's still quite tanky. Will be attacked by Phobos and will die in the end. But the Brewmaster split is paying off as they chase on the LeBron next. He has no escape either, will die off. And General, oh, he so wants this kill. Illidan, he gets it, but now he needs to run. Crystallize is here. He has got his ultimate, but there's so many spiders. That's going to use it anyway. The Snowball Fruit chasing on the Brew, controlling him up. Broodmother does not want to help him without the spiders on her side. G, he will sacrifice his life to make sure his Brood does not have to die here.
That went much better for Navi than I expected.
It looked grim.
Yeah, they started 4 versus 5. The Terrorize was great.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. It hit multiple heroes, but they just didn't have the damage to follow up once the Brew split.
Roll it in. General is going to be hit up by the Orchid, and now that the damage is already done, by the end of this, he's going to be dead.
Oh, this is a big kill. They got
huge kill.
450 gold to FNG, and it's a huge kill. General was really carrying his team right now.
Oh, that feels good to protect her.
It's the problem with Bruce. She just becomes like...
Oh, General.
Oh,
Shadowblade here. He might be able to get this. There's the Slithering Crush, and there's Corrosive Haze hitting on, doing a lot of damage. There's the ult with the bash. Stance comes out. General didn't use the sprint. The Snowball Fruit. They're trying to find time to get General away. He's not going to live, but now DK Phobos in return. The Clips comes out, but these spiders eating it up. DK Phobos will die, but he takes 2 with him. And now, something's going to turn on the Illidan. In the meantime, FNG create space. Maybe no, Denny's going to find him. The Terrorize comes out and hits onto 2. They will get the kill on the FNG. The Root hitting onto Viva.
Then they just ports out. It looked well at start, but Slardar, I think he should have waited for someone else to do there. I guess he was afraid. They still did kill that.
Oh, FNG.
There we go.
He's dead. Corrosive Haze, the Root. Didn't come out, but General is stunned again. He has already got a sprint in the river though, so his complete way to use the Brewmaster ult to achieve nothing. Lil might die for this. He's got the ice shards though. He could look to split them off.
They just have to get Lil.
Oh, Lil, goodbye.
And
it's
Ron,
it still doesn't feel what if they know they're in the Roche pit. Look straight back away. They just don't do anything to this Roche right now.
I don't think they can. I don't think they like. I think it's even easier for Navi to take Roche right now than it is for Spirit at this point. They have no medallions.
They're smoked up though. They're looking for BK Phobos. The stun comes in and there's going to be a terrorize as well. Pulling through the BKB does come out from Phobos. He gets some value out of this. General taking a lot of damage. The 4-star away will not protect him. And now the Death Ward running. Lil taking a lot of damage. Maldic, it will make sure he ticks out. Crystallize just stand his ground with the BKB. He will look for the kill on the Brew and they'll find one in return. But DK Phobos, he's ran out on the BKB. The pause time.
Wait.
Come on.
Do it.
Do it.
Ah, he's dead.
Next level play. Next level play.
Go.
Phobos, there it is. He's dead. Even more attacks from Dendy than expected, but now he's chasing for more. Illidan trying to run away under tower, but look at the chase from Dendy. He doesn't even care about the spider right now. The cast mounted favorably, but Dendy.
He's going to have 4 seconds.
FNG. FNG's at least dead. He might look towards Illidan as well. The stun does land, but FNG's still dead. Double kill for Dendy. And I mean, what felt like a defensive Hurricane Pike just turned into the most defensive Hurricane Pike we've seen in a while.
Like, I think they gave...
And like, oh, they find General. He's lurking around a little bit. He will Shadow Blade up to run away. The dust is there. He should be able to sprint if need be. The silence does finally hit, but you've got no follow-up. And Bedlam comes out. Biofist is going to die here. The lights strike the rail here. They'll look at that with the 4-star away. Defensively, Death Ward will do a lot of damage. Dendy. He will be hitting the face. He's trying to stand his ground. The 5-foot striker slow down. DK Phobos to defensive 4-star. Can he make it away? He will. He turns around and hit on the G. G's going to die. Meanwhile, you've already lost your Brute. Chasing them more. Illidan, he can't escape the blow. He might actually live for this. The regen is just enough to keep him alive because he dodges out the ice shards. But there's a bigger problem. You killed no one at all. General finds another kill in FNG. Okay, so you're just going full on the Bloodthorn. Like, you've just got to gamble on this in general. Although they stun, they're going to find Brood. The stun's just coming through constantly with a bash. They'll clean up the kill. They did use a terrorize, but that's 60 seconds without your Brood.
No one really cares about that terrorize.
You've got buyback.
Yeah, once you kill that Brood.
Here's the problem. They're at your high ground, and that's a DD Luna. Master Madness up. The buyback does come out, but you haven't got your web down yet. You can put them, but what's your entrance here? I mean, it's an Aegis Luna. She's got a level 3 Eclipse. If you come a little bit far forward, and there it is. They jump straight in. Illidan really in place. The movement. BKB Eclipse. It goes. They're going to kill off the leader. DK Phobos standing his ground with the BKB, but it's going to run out soon. He's going to be a little bit in trouble. The Roar's trying to control them up, and now stun fruit coming out from 5. It's good. Crystallize. Getting super low. They pop the Aegis. Lil creating a lot of space, and meanwhile, Dendy's BKB doing a lot of work. DK Phobos forced away. Illidan wants to stand his ground, but they're already losing your Witch Doctor to the Bedlam. Super low, they're going to stun up onto the Luna. Silence holding her in place in the meantime. She can't run away. She's going to use the force to move. Nice stun from General though. The turn by taking a lot of damage. He will die off. The Ruse, G just walking through them one by one. And General, he has to get the hell out of dodge, but he'll leave LeBron behind. They hold.
Way too quick.
I think the big advantage here is like if you want to look positively, or maybe not positively, Dendy, BKB is going to get killed in FNG. He stands his ground. Illidan doing a decent amount of damage to the right clicks for Dendy. And now I think will finally start to hurt. He had Slardar's here.
They don't have
He's in this, but he don't know. They'll find out. Biva gets the corrosive phase on top of him. He will die. That Walrus punch is so powerful. And well, I mean, this is.
It's hard to get the Brood there to put all the webs around to actually make a decent point.
Well, looking at this way, you've just got the Aegis. Lena's got 2.8k gold. Hasn't got buyback for another minute. So she's going to be saving for that, clearly, which means there's no chance that Daedalus comes out before the next push.
Yeah, no way. But we have a Satanic on that Luna, so... Satanic...
The one weakness is the Perseverant. And of course, probably killing this guy.
It's gonna be so hard for Team Spirit. Let's see what happens. There's no line.
Moving in. Oh, we go for the ultimate, but there's a jump in. BKB comes out. He's just right-clicking right now. He doesn't care because of course they're using the red BKBs. But look at the Satanic crystallizes this fine hit. DK Phobos has been playing at his own game. And another stun through. He's dead. 100 seconds without the buyback, and now they'll just turn around and kill off the Brewmaster. He's all but shredded. FNG's just lurking around the tree line, but what can he do? The glyph will button a few seconds, but not much more than that. The racks are going to fall, and then they're just going to go through your face. You are about to be lunared. Moving across the mid lane now. General has the blink again, so if you show for a second, there it is. He's seeing him. There's no ball through the route right on. Then the Yule's going to buy some time, but when you drop, there's going to be a bramble maze. On the back foot, Disney just chasing onto your support. Sprit's gonna drop soon. Brewmaster to follow. There's no escape from this. Full dead. Buyback on Spirit. Same for the Brewmaster. They're going for the prone. They know they can easily finish this, especially with no Brew Split, and GG gets called. They've had enough. Navi take it with 2 comfortable victories.
That's just... They really look like a solid team. I don't know if it's just Team Spirit, or is it...
I mean, Team Spirit looked great.
Team Spirit yesterday looked really great. I was kind of like, well, they might take a game or even 2 off of Navi, but Navi just